Japan, an archipelago in East Asia, boasts a rich and diverse history that spans thousands of years. The earliest human occupation of Japan dates back to the Paleolithic period, around 30,000 BCE. The Jomon period, named after the distinctive pottery created by its people, began around 14,000 BCE and lasted until 300 BCE. During this time, the inhabitants were primarily hunter-gatherers who lived in pit dwellings and cultivated a unique culture characterized by their ornate pottery. The Yayoi period, 300 BCE, 300 CE, saw the advent of rice cultivation, metalworking, and the introduction of social class structures. This period also marked the beginning of significant Chinese and Korean influences, as evidenced by changes in agricultural practices, pottery styles, and warfare techniques. By the Kofun period, 250 to 538 CE, Japan had developed into a more centralized state. Named after the large, keyhole-shaped burial mounds, or Kofun, this era is notable for the emergence of powerful clans and the introduction of Buddhism from Korea. The Asuka period, 538 to 710, saw the consolidation of imperial power, the establishment of the capital at Asuka, and the implementation of various Chinese-style reforms. Confucianism and Buddhism further influenced the cultural landscape, and the Taika reform of 645 aimed to strengthen the emperor's control over the land and its people. The Nara period, 710 to 794, marked the establishment of a permanent capital at Haijokyo, present-day Nara. This era is characterized by the flourishing of Buddhist culture, the compilation of the Kojiki and Nihon Shoki, Japan's oldest historical texts, and significant Chinese influence in government and architecture. The Heian period, 794 to 1185, followed, with the capital moving to Heian-kyo, now Kyoto. It was a golden age for Japanese culture, arts, and literature, with the creation of classic works such as The Tale of Genji. Political power, however, gradually shifted from the emperor to the aristocratic Fujiwara clan. The Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, saw the rise of the samurai class and the establishment of the first shogunate by Minamoto no Yoritomo. The shogunate, a military government, held power while the emperor remained a figurehead. The Mongol invasions of 1274 and 1281 were repelled, though they significantly weakened the shogunate. The Muromachi period, 1336 to 1573, followed, marked by the Ashikaga shogunate and a flourishing of Zen Buddhism, tea ceremonies, and ink painting. However, it was also a time of political fragmentation and civil war, culminating in the Sengoku period, 1467 to 1603. This era of near-constant military conflict ended with the unification of Japan under Tokugawa Ieyasu, who established the Tokugawa shogunate in 1603. The Tokugawa period, or Edo period, 1603 to 1868, was characterized by relative peace, economic growth, and isolationist foreign policies. Christianity was banned, and only limited trade with China, Korea, and the Netherlands was permitted. Despite this seclusion, arts and culture flourished. The Meiji Restoration of 1868 dramatically transformed Japan, ending the shogunate and restoring imperial rule.